welcome to WEBICLASS. Today we're going to look at basic English sentence, the structure of basic English sentence. The emphasis will be on the verb. The verb, as we know, is usually the action. But not every verb is action. Most of the verbs show action. Anyway, today we're going to look at just one verb, which is spoke. Of course, spoke is action. So that's fine. And we'll look also at the doer of the verb spoke. The doer of the verb spoke technically is called the subject of the verb spoke. Now, for the sake of our objective of today's lesson, by the end of the lesson, you will be able to make your own sentences with short subjects and also with longer subjects. All right. So, let's look at the first of our sentences. She spoke. As I've said, and as you know, spoke is the verb here. This is a simple, very short sentence. The normal structure of the language is that we have a verb and then the one who is doing the verb, and that is the subject of the verb. Later on in another lesson, we're going to see what follows the verb, or what receives the verb. Here, she is the subject of the verb spoke, because you know she is doing the action of spoke. Just as a reminder, the subject of the doer is not always a person, it could be a thing. For example, if I say, it cost me a lot of money, or it cost me, the verb is cost. It is the doer of the verb cost, so it is the subject. Meanwhile, for today, we're just going to look at the doer, who is a human being, she. So again, she spoke. Spoke is the verb, and she is the doer of the verb, or the subject of the verb spoke. Anything that is, or anybody that's doing the action is the subject. Here in sentence number 2, we've got my sister spoke. My sister here is the subject of the verb spoke. It's a longer subject because we have two words, my sister. My sister is the one doing the action, so my sister, the doer of this, or the subject of the verb spoke. Let's look at number 3. More than 5 people spoke. More than 5 people is the doer of the action spoke. So here we have a subject which is extended longer than the 2 we have seen. Whichever group is doing the action is the subject. Spoke, verb, subject, more than 5 people. Now, today, what have we seen? We've seen verb and subject, verb and its doer. And what we want to achieve is that at this point, we have to be able to write our own sentence with a verb and a subject, that's the doer of the verb. At times the subject is one word, as we have in number 1, she. At times the subject is more than one word, as we have in number 2, my sister, this lady, for example. At times the subject is far more than 2 words. Here in number 3, we've got 4 words. More than 5 people. So the subject is a group or an individual doing the action. That is what we've tried to achieve today. Now, just hold on for your takeaway.
Today's takeaway. 1. Make your own sentence with one word as the subject of your verb. 2. Write another sentence with more than one word as the subject of the verb.
This is Roger Olympio. I am your WEBICLASS teacher. If you like what you've seen in the lesson, join us in WEBICLASS. Be a member of WEBICLASS and don't miss any lesson. Subscribe so that you can follow every lesson that we're having. Thank you. See you in the next lesson.